No, it's a big thing, and I think the key thing is there, which you mentioned, bro, is that you know what? Still, yeah, are we working together? Yeah. And I think that I think like even like like how we work on the Gen Music project together. Still,
Yeah,
yeah. You don't,
yeah.
you know what I mean? That is not a done deal, bro. In the system, bro,
Mm,
people don't do them sort of things. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
And it's like,
Hmm.
and it's sad to say, um but that's the reality of what's going on, man. You know what I mean? So like, I'm
Hmm.
just like, you know what? Still, yeah, within our community, are we working together enough? And is it a case of like, we kind of holding back and then people got opportunities, bro, to big us up and push us forward, and it just dead.
Hmm.
So for me, it's for us now to kind of like move on, and I think the likes of, I know we can have a conversation easily with the likes of like even like Zoa. We can holler and say, yo, what's going on?
Hmm.
Spanner, and you know what I mean, and
Hmm.
whatsoever. And I think definitely that's something that which in the future we can do more of. But it's like you
Hmm.
said, it's time for us to realize that, you know what, so if we're gonna leave a legacy, we've got to work together. We can't do it individually. And
Yeah.
I've seen all the things that I seem to see. I don't want to sound like a hater, but I see these, a lot of these guys, they're crying and bawling after 2 years in the system. Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm like, hold on a second, you know what I mean? 2 years in the system, bro. I've been around this place a minute, you know what I mean? Like 10,
Hmm.
15 years, man. And I
Hmm.
think that if they actually took time out and talk to hear some of the stories that what we've had to go through and stuff,
Hmm.
bro,
Hmm.
it'd be a different thing, man. Yeah, absolute different thing. So for me, definitely, one of the main things for me when it comes to media is just basically the lack of ability of us working together creatively. Everybody wants to be the boss. That's the one early thing, bro. I realized when I stepped into it from not a person, a consumer, but more of a like, okay, this is what God's got for me. I'm gonna move forward. The amount of
Hmm.
hate, everybody wanted to be the leader of the gang. Nobody
Hmm.
wanted to serve. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Hmm.
wants to be like, I'm here to change things. I'm going to be the leader of the UK
Yeah.
gospel industry. You know what I'm saying? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
UK urban. It's just so egotistical. It's like, yo, I want
Hmm.
to be the Tupac. I want to be the Biggie of the scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Oh.
want to. I
Yeah.
want to be the Puff, Sean Puff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to. And then look
Yeah.
at the world, and you know what it is, bro? They've bought the worldly mindsets, the gang mindsets,
Hmm.
the clan mindsets. When people had the different groups and collectives,
Hmm.
yeah, it's like they wouldn't talk to other collectives. It's not, you can't have, it's not, you can't have collectives. But everyone's like
Yeah.
like, don't talk to them. Oh, don't be part of them.
Hmm.
And because I
Hmm.
never grew up in that environment, yeah, I identified it. And even when I was doing remember Gospel for You back in the day and all these things,
Hmm.
thinking I would bother if people was whatever, didn't work with me or whatever, yeah. But
Hmm.
it's like, once certain collectives started growing, whatever, it just became very cliquey. And I was like, hold on, guys,
Yeah.
yeah? You
Hmm.
can't talk to me now because you're part of that collective. Like,
Mm.
is it
Mm.
really gone to that level? Yeah?
Mhm.
And then people stop
Mhm.
talking to me and go, why is that? Because,
Mhm.
and when you look and go, is it really like that now? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And it's like, we bring some of that whole beef from secularism into our,
Mhm.
into where we do things. And I think we just need to let
Mhm.
go the individualistic elements, and I think we just need to
Mhm.
really understand the servitude of Christ, and ultimately be prepared to serve under somebody, and which guys
Yeah.
are just not prepared to. They're really,
Mm.
bro, they're really not
Mm.
prepared to listen to experience. Not really not
Mm.
experience. Not. It's just not able. It's not in their psyche, man. So like for me, it's
Mm.
like, it's sad, but we're gonna learn from it and move forward, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think what, we've been around long enough to know that that mentality doesn't work.
Mm.
It just doesn't work. Long in the long term, it just doesn't. It doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be willing to work with other people. You've got to be humble enough and secure enough in yourself to understand the role you play. And
Mm-hmm.
ultimately, nobody is in charge but God. Do you know what I mean? Because if we're doing it for Him, it's for His glory, not for man's glory, or for a brand, or for your name. Ultimately, what we do is to bring glory to God and to try and be that light to a generation that can't see. Do you know what I mean? And if you don't understand those things, you won't last. It just we both have been around the gospel industry for a long time, and
Yeah.
it's just you just won't last. Do you know what I mean? You'll get a certain amount done, but you won't get you know, 1,000 and 10,000, you know. So yeah, but it is really about, and I think we had this conversation last time I was on it. It really is about having a servant heart, and that's, you know, it's so rare in the industry. People just willing to serve, people willing just to do something for somebody for nothing, not even getting a mention, not even getting a like. I'm just doing it, you know, because I want to serve. Do you know what I mean? And that's so rare. And I think that's, again, has been to our it's been to our downfall. Do you know what I mean? Because, like you say, the clickiness, and then when you become clicky, you become isolated. Then you're out there on your ones trying to do something that is it's actually bigger than you. Do you know what I mean? We are a small knit community. We don't have the resources that the world have, but we have a God that is actually bigger than all. Do you know what I mean? But he wants us to work together. He wants us to come together. Do you know what I mean? But again, bro.
But the crazy thing is, bro, just on a positive note, before everyone like this, these guys are just they're casting demons on the system, But the thing is, the reality show is, bro, now we have such accessibility to technology. Before, it was only radio. Now we got such technology is exposed. Like, we're just talking now, anybody can see and hear this conversation around the whole world. We can have one view, we can have 1 billion views. That's the reality of the situation. We've never had access to this ever before. You know what I mean? And people, we need to recognize that, we have a great opportunity. But it's not just for everyone to throw things. We need to be systematic in our approach. We need to be wise about approach. We need to understand that, you know what, still, if I want to be a presenter, I'm going to do apprenticeship at the BBC to be a better presenter. You know what I mean? We just think that we record, let's do it. You know what I mean? No, just time and the process, you know. But the reality show is, with the formats out there, guys, listen, if you want to be a presenter, start your YouTube channel up. Go ahead and do it. Start presenting, go around, step out. Someone like myself and Gemma will be popping around and say, oh, this dude's actually on it. You know what I mean? Come do a show for us, man. You know what I mean? You build up a profile, we can actually analyze it from there. You're not going to come to us and say, I'm a presenter. We're like, where's the evidence? You know what I'm saying? We want to see somebody who's willing to put it in. You know what I'm saying? Not for 2 weeks, for 2-3 years. You know what I mean? On the come up. You know what I mean? So, guys, like, listen, there's opportunities out there. There's platforms where you can evidence. We don't need to come to you. You can come to us. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, you know what, guys? It's a great time. Before Jamo getting music, how hard was that, bro? On CDs? Like, bro, getting imports, my goodness sake. Like, guys, it was hard. You know what I'm saying?
Very.
The day the track comes out, guys, you're playing on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? You know me. And it's like, no complaints, man. That look at this, guys. I'm on the show, man, right now. I don't need to have no big, even though I got a decent collection, I don't need to worry about chasing down P&R groups and A&R groups and all these different things, all the PR people and all this business. I just go straight to the track. Simple thing. You know, so it's a great time, but at the same time, we need to wise up and be realistic and understand that, you know what, still, we've messed up in the past with great opportunity. You know, greater opportunity, but now it's time for us, I would say, independence to actually go big now. You know what I'm saying? And definitely going there.